In the shadow of Moab's mountains, a king stood trembling. Before him was no army, but something far more terrifying: a promise. A people born in slavery, refined in wilderness, led by fire and cloud, now camped at his border, ready to take the land. These were not ordinary wanderers. These were the children of the living God. And wherever they went, kingdoms fell. King Balak of Moab had seen what they'd done to Sihon and Og, rulers whose names once stirred fear, now remembered only in ruin. Balak knew no sword could stop Israel, but perhaps there was another way. He summoned his messengers, cloaked in fine robes and heavy with gold, and sent them east. Their mission was simple: find the prophet. Balaam was no ordinary man. His words held power. It was said, whomever Balaam blessed was blessed. Whomever he cursed fell. They came to him with treasures, promises, and power. Curse Israel, they said, and you will be richer than kings. But Balaam replied, even if Balak gave me all the silver and gold in his palace, I cannot speak anything, great or small, beyond what the Lord commands. Still, he asked them to stay the night, for he would listen. That night the word of God came clearly: you shall not go. You shall not curse these people, for they are blessed. In the morning Balaam turned them away, but Balak sent more, nobles of higher rank, with promises more tempting. Still Balaam repeated, I cannot break the command of the Lord. Yet again he asked them to wait, and this time God gave him leave. Go with them, but speak only the words I give you. At dawn, Balaam saddled his donkey and set out. But God's anger burned, not for the journey, but for the recklessness of his heart. As he traveled, the donkey suddenly veered from the road, then crushed his foot against a wall, then lay down beneath him. Balaam beat it in rage, but the donkey had seen what the prophet had not. An angel of the Lord stood in the path, sword drawn, radiant, terrifying. Then the impossible happened. The donkey spoke. What have I done to you? Have I ever acted this way before? And Balaam answered, not even startled, No, never. Then his eyes were opened, and he saw the angel. The messenger of God stared him down. Had your donkey not turned aside, I would have struck you down. Your path is reckless. Go on, but speak only what I command. At last, Balaam reached Moab. Balak greeted him with eager anticipation. Why didn't you come sooner? I can make you rich beyond imagining. But Balaam's eyes held no hunger. I have come, but I can speak only what God tells me. From the heights of Baal, they looked down upon Israel's tents. 7 altars were built, sacrifices made. The king watched, waiting for curses. But when Balaam opened his mouth, a blessing came forth. How can I curse those whom God has not cursed? Israel is a people set apart, strong as a lion. Let me die the death of the righteous. Balak's face turned red with fury. What have you done? I brought you to curse them, not bless them. Balaam answered calmly, Must I not speak what the Lord puts in my mouth? Balak tried again, bringing him to another high place. Again, altars. Again, offerings. But the words came the same. God is not a man that he should lie. He has blessed, and I cannot reverse it. Desperation filled the king. Fine, don't curse them, but don't bless them either. Still, Balaam did not bend. One last mountain, one last hope. There, Balaam looked out and saw Israel camped in divine order, like rivers, like gardens beside the Lord's sanctuary. The Spirit of God fell upon him, and he spoke. How beautiful are your tents, O Jacob! A king shall rise from them, greater than Agag. God brought them out of Egypt with the strength of a wild ox. Blessed are those who bless them. Cursed are those who curse them. That was the end. Balak's fury exploded. I would have honored you with wealth, but your God has taken your reward. And Balaam said, Did I not tell you? I could only speak what the Lord gives me. Then, with fire still on his lips, Balaam looked to the horizon. And his voice thundered one final word. I see him, but not now. I behold him, but not near. A star shall rise out of Jacob. A scepter shall come from Israel. It was a prophecy of a king. Not Balak's, not Balaam's, but heaven's, a king who would come, a scepter that would never break. The donkey had spoken, the angel had stood, the prophet had obeyed, and the word of the Lord, unchangeable, unstoppable, was declared.